She reminded me, she said, you used to make us try and sing in harmony as well. Oh my God.
What is it Elephant knows in the graveyard of bones? Are they called to return, to remember? It's a bit of a taboo subject in our culture, talking about grief and sadness and loss and death.
With a storm in me, I am all at sea, and the swells that push.
I wanted to better understand what happens when you make art around loss and what the effect of that is, and then I wanted to share that learning and that experience with the community. The book is the perfect medium, really, to contain those things. Nan, she'd visited in the dawn before leaving, a skeletal vision of translucent skin. And so then there's this one here, which is more a broader experience of a loss that my mother experienced and a death that my mother experienced, which somehow had something to do with her mother and now has something to do with me. These bones, she'd said, now they are yours.
Each page asks of me, well, what are you going to do with me? And I would start, and then it developed itself.
Spring's pink azaleas, de profundis, now dead on the bush in stubborn clutches, refusing to fall.
The things that were missing somehow became incorporated into the work. I could experience her more. It really brought her and I together in myself as an adult.
You know, a postcard it's quite small and it's not as daunting as a large sheet of paper.
It only took me maybe an hour to do, and it was really fun. Fun to deal with something and think about it, compartmentalise it, and then send it on. So you get all walks of life come through library doors. There's no physical or any sort of barriers to people coming in and using a library. A lot of people were very interested in it. Some people would just spend hours with the images.
What happened? Why did we just shifted, didn't it? We've got into the anger of the grief now.
That's right. At each one there was a really strong sense of connectedness.
Hands industrious in the warm, sudsy waters of restoration, returning the soul to shore.
I was surprised to find that it took me on more of the creative journey than the grief journey, which was really, really good.
We're more resilient when we're sharing things together.
So as I put things down on paper, it got lighter and lighter and lighter, whereas I was expecting to get darker and darker and darker.
The benefit of it is just not hiding in the dark with pain.
These are new brushes and the hairs are...
Seeking some silent truth in the ashes, browned blossom by blossom, I let go, little by little.
Take a photo. That's fantastic.
And when you're using the artistic to do it and not the therapeutic to do it, you also get to make something beautiful. There were so many different experiences of loss communicated through these stories.
I really wanted to convey what I felt was in my heart for other people to see.
Grief is not something to get over in a year, and you you never forget somebody, and there's always an ongoing process.
Don't feel noticed or anything.